Hey Alexa, yo Google, Siri, where are you at? Oh, right here. Awesome. I'm Justin, and today we're going to talk about voice and SEO. So before we dive into things, let me give you a few stats on this. 1 in 6 Americans actually own a smart speaker or speakerphone. 500 million people use Siri, which is more than everyone in the United States. 1/5 of all queries on Google are voice searches, and the sales through Alexa actually tripled last year in sales for things that people bought online. So those are a few tips just to get into things. Tip number 1, natural conversational voice. You want to write all your blogs, all your content on your site or anything on you do online in a natural voice, because what's going to happen is someone's going to say, hey, tell me what the average size of a draft is on their smartphone or in their Google speaker, and guess what? Google's APIs is going to go online and find that information, that content online, and serve it back as a voice of, say, Alexa or Siri. And so if you write something that's conversational, in a conversational voice, it's going to come across really well. And those are the things and how you want to write for the future of voice. That's what you want to dial in. Tip number 2, when you write your content, write in a way that's answering your customers' questions. So most likely people on their phone, when they say, hey Alexa, give me the top 10 Beatles songs, why were those important in history? That's a tough question. If you have that written on your site, for example, you're going to come up in the search for that query from Alexa, and Alexa is then going to feed it back to that person that asked that question. So it's really important that you answer questions in your content. Tip number 3, you want to write content around location. So you want to say, hey, the best popcorn is in X location near me. So that way, when people are driving around saying, hey, I gotta find popcorn for my kids in the car, they're like going crazy right now, they can actually go, hey, so they can say, hey Siri, give me where the best popcorn is near me. And if you have, this is the best popcorn in Orange County, say they live in Orange County, and have a lot of content about why the popcorn's so great, and with maybe some reviews, you're gonna come up in the search results in the future for voice. So that's tip number 3. Lastly, I wanna say, voice doesn't seem to be a real big thing right now, but in the next 5 years, it will be. As you can tell, things are shifting that way, and you can see from when you get into your new smart cars and things like that, everything is going to become voice activated.